أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. How are you, my dear daughters? And Ramadan Kareem. I hope you are closer to Allah. I hope Allah will bless you all and help you all to fast and read the Quran. Today, inshallah, we are going to end our social course with a very nice lesson. Not a revision as usual, but a lesson not for you to study, no, just for you to read, and it will help you read more, especially in the summer vacation, because reading will enrich you. Today, inshallah, we are going to take a very nice lesson. This lesson is lesson 5, page 50. This lesson is about what? Stories and legends. Stories and legends. Can you see how the grandpa is reading a bedtime story for Ali? You remember when we talked about this in the previous lesson, when the mom is reading her daughter a story at bedtime, and she learned to do this from her mama. We called this tradition. Traditions, before we said that traditions are customs that we learn it from the older people. Okay, today we are going to talk about the stories that we learned them from the older people. All the stories. And I told you that this nice lesson, you will like it so much. Let us see what is Ali saying here. He says what? My grandfather tells me folk tales from the past. Oh my God, you will enjoy these tales very much. His grandfather told him these folk tales. He says, I will tell them to my grandchildren one day in the future. So, Ali's grandfather is telling him that I learned these stories from my grandfather, and inshallah in the future when you grow up you will tell these stories to your grandchildren, like traditions, okay? So the folk tales like traditions. The folk tales are about brave people from the past. They are about brave people from the past. These are folk tales. They are like stories. Some of these imaginary stories have animals talking to people. Can you imagine this? A folk tale is a story about brave people from the past. These folk tales are imaginary. They can have animals talking to people. Look at this story. You will like it so much. I will upload it on Classera for you to watch. You will have a very nice time watching it. Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. You remember that Aladdin and the Magic Lamp? I think some of you know this story, but others don't know it. So I will upload it on Classera for you to watch. Some of these folk tales, this story is called Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. It's a folk tale. Some of these folk tales have been written down. You can read them in a book called The Arabian Nights. You are a very lucky girl if you have this book in your library at home. The Arabian Nights is full of very nice stories. Most of them became movies on the TV or on the cinema. Let us read here. Here we are going to talk about the story of Aladdin and the Magic Lamp. Can you see Aladdin? Half in this picture. Is he poor or rich? From his clothes, he's a very poor boy. But next, he became a very happy and rich man. How did this happen? Let us read the summary of Aladdin story. Aladdin is a story that has been passed on from generation to generation, like traditions. You remember traditions? It's a very old story, but we still hear it today. Aladdin is the son of a poor tailor. He finds a lamp in an enchanted cave, a very old cave. He got inside the cave and they found a lamp. What did he do with the lamp? Aladdin rubs the lamp and out comes a genie. Can you see the genie that came out of the lamp? The genie grants Aladdin wishes. He told him, you can wish whatever you want and I'm going to do it for you. Aladdin becomes a very rich prince. You can read the rest of the story in the Arabian Nights. The Arabian Nights is a very nice book. You are a very lucky girl if you have this or if you try to own this book at home. What do we learn from our lesson today? our our lesson is about reading books, reading stories to have a nice time. I want to ask you a question and try to answer it very frankly without without decorations. Which is better, to spend your time playing on your laptop or playing on your phone, or reading a very nice story from the past? Which is better, to spend your time playing and watching too much TV or reading some of the Quran? Wallahi, you cannot imagine how much your brains will grow when you keep reading. Try to read more than you watch. Try to read more than you play on the phone. You will gain too much knowledge and you will be happier. Try to read the Quran. These days we are in the month of Ramadan. In Ramadan we should read the Quran more than usual. And when you have more free time, try to read more stories. You will have a nice time and your brain will grow better. It will not be affected, but playing too much time with the phone or the computer or with the computer games, it's not good for your health or your brain or your eyes. Please take my advice, because I hope you to be better than everyone. I hope you to be in good health. I hope you to be intelligent girls, smart girls. Follow my advice. Allah will bless you and you will be better, inshallah. Thanks for your listening. Goodbye till we meet again next year. Thank you. Goodbye.